Thanks for joining us, guys. We're here. We are the Upnlive show here on TGM Radio every Tuesday between 9 and 11. As Dragon said, we're sponsored by Shush Print and we're produced by World Mag. Listen, tonight's going to be a very interesting show. So while you're listening to the sound of our voices, share the link, share the link, share the link. Tell your friend that the Upnlive show is on. Share the link and come join the conversation.
Yes.
So we're going to just go right into the hot topics. What has been happening on social media? Rick.
Me can't tell like I may listen.
Yeah.
Yes.
May have time for school.
Time.
Speak to us. Speak to us.
Go start
4.0, so you have time.
Which is right. Lockdown number 3 is on us.
Number 4, sir.
Number 4.
Yeah, 4.
Yes.
And
Tier 4 is on us as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's start with it relating to Jamaica. So the lockdown, the Tier 4 situation started in London, southeast of England, and basically decided that no one is allowed to leave the country because of this new strain of coronavirus that's found in London. So anyway, this sparked the attention for the rest of the world. The Europeans start blocking out everybody from London to the rest of Europe. And then Jamaica get the win. Big announcement come out and saying
ban on all flights.
Yes, there wasn't a ban first. They said news to come out in the next 72 hours first about the case. And then they come out and say the ban all flights to Jamaica till the 4th. So anyway, but while the news come out, there was already flights on the way to Jamaica. So I knew someone on the flight on the way to Jamaica.
Right.
Not me personally, but my other half knew someone. So the person decided to start sending some updates of what was happening. So basically the story is they're on the tarmac for about 2 hours.
2 hours.
In Jamaica. So they've landed in Jamaica.
Landed in Jamaica and the plane for the runway.
Yeah.
After how much hour flight?
9 hour flight.
9 hour flight.
So hold on.
Yeah.
I was when I airline them. When I go to one them, you get free booze. Because if you're drinking, it's good, you know.
It's no, because...
But what if you don't want to...
But hold on about that. When the plane stop, you not drink nothing, madam.
Everything's done. Service done.
Yeah.
The service can't do anything on the 2 hours.
No. Service done unless them decide to feed you because they're there for that
of the
long.
situation. Yeah.
So,
you know what I mean?
So they were there and people's temper start boiling over people because remember at this time the people on the flight don't know what's happening.
What is happening.
Right.
Right.
The news broke when they were in the air. So when the plane land now, normally the plane go to the terminal at Jamaica and then they walk off. No, but this was different. They stop it on the runway like a European flight. So everybody a panic and wonder what's happening. So they have them out there now.
So
and then
you don't move for the runway, no talent, you know, turn off.
No, come off of the runway, say out there, stand up. And then what happened now next was, you see the Juta bus them start come, the JUTC
shuttle.
bus, shuttle. So then they say everybody, so what they did, they take off all the bags and make you get all your bags out there.
Outside.
Out, yeah.
On the tarmac.
Everything out
so
there.
if rain that fall.
Then just get
if
wet
rain
up
that
and
fall, no, but they were on the plane so they wouldn't get wet first.
But you have to come take up the things them.
Exactly. So anyway, they get the luggage. Everybody just jump on a shuttle because I have the videos to prove, but the videos are long for sure right now. Everybody jump on the shuttle. They drive off. They reach Ochi, so they check them into Ochi.
Bahia.
No, Ochi. Sandals Ochi.
Oh shit.
So
Them
proper
get good
hotel.
hotel.
Yeah, they get good.
That's what I'm saying.
So this is where it flips now because at first people were concerned where they were going.
Me not see nobody oppose and say, look at people put me at dirty hotel.
Yeah, exactly. So this was the flip side now. So they were staying in the hotel. So people start posting up posts. They get proper nice hotel and food and everything. So and the lady now, I think she's coming out of quarantine because I think they're keeping them for 48 hours just. And the hindsight look of it, people get upset, but I think it's a good idea what they did. Because they didn't know what's Jamaica.
No, they didn't know.
One.
But then you have to understand, say, the people have to protect, or the government have to protect
them as well as protect the other people.
Yes.
So I understand it.
We know that, but in first, when everybody was bigging up Bro God about this thing, this time I big you up in a cause, you see.
Where you go wrong now, Jagan?
Him jumped the gun.
He
jumped
locked
the gun
down.
again, don't stop the plane on the runway unless you have proper facilities to keep the people and reliable things in place. You jump the gun. You see like when the first lock down the country and stop all flight, and then you open it back up, then it spread. Don't jump the gun again. This time do it properly. You sensibly plan for everything, or you deal with everything first, then deal with it. Because if him did say, all right, you're gonna not accept flights from, for instance, say Thursday or Wednesday. You know what? So when they're putting us in lockdown over here,
Yeah.
When they announce it, them give a time frame.
Yeah.
They just don't jump and say, all right, watch out.
We lock down now, boom.
Because you have to think about, maybe that's probably not the only flight coming from Europe or coming from England.
He said it was 3 flights coming.
Exactly. So, in terms of that 3 flight coming, you're going to rush things. You have to take bus off of the road. You have to call bus driver out to them bed.
Yeah, but I think what him do, he didn't want them to mix with the general public.
I know, but him should put out a warning or something before, because I would feel disgruntled as a passenger. Knowing that I don't have coronavirus, because me leaving the UK, it was no priority warning, and then just land in Jamaica, then you get this hostile treatment. You can't come off, you can't go in. Because you have to think about, what about people is going down there for something where what's it, immediate. They have to deal with some immediate business. You can't do it and you don't put nothing in place for somebody else to do it for you. So you're going to inconvenience a lot of other people. So I think this thing could be dealt with a lot better.
It could, but on the other side, you have to look, and the government have due diligence to the people of the country. I think they have to put the people first. So I understand why I try to do, because they never want to get mixed, because if that, the only thing with this new strain of coronavirus is that it spreads quicker. And spreading quickly is the most deadliest thing about the virus.
But can I just say something quickly? As the situation with testing and everything is a bit AWOL to me.
Yeah.
I've done a test about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I still haven't got a result, mate.
That's another story.
You get what I'm saying? So
if you've been testing and you don't get the result,
my site manager had corona.
Yeah.
Basically, so literally everybody on site had to go get tested.
Yeah.
So I left work the day. Got tested because I have 2 little one at home. I can't be messing around.
Yeah.
Went straight to the test center. I didn't go home. Straight to the test center.
Yeah.
Got tested. Got my bit of paper. Went home. Home for Thursday, Friday because I didn't go to work. Because once I get tested, you have to stay in it.
Yeah.
Got tested. Still waiting for the result, man.
I think
the Monday I was like, nope.
Straight away. Let me just explain this track and trace system too now. You see, I said a few weeks ago, so this track and trace system, it's a sham. And I always talking about politicians stealing money in, like, we call it the third world country.
Yeah.
But the government in UK is doing the same thing. By the $40 billion that what they say they spend for the track and trace system, they're stealing the money, because £40 billion for a thing what you're putting on some business, you scan a QR code.
And but there's a piece of sticker up on the wall.
Well, I know. And that thing will alert the person if somebody in that place has tested positive in the time period.
Yeah.
Oh, in the Ross, God name hell, that costs £40 billion. Fair system which don't work. The testing result is too slow, because as what you say 2 weeks ago, R3. That means if you have the virus, you'd already lose
a million people.
You'll already lose the virus by now.
And a million people would get it.
If you go back for a second test, you would test negative, because that time span the virus would already leave you, because it takes 14 days for the virus to leave somebody's system. So it's already gone. So this thing what I'm talking about, and they're talking about this 1-day test kit, and this one is so ineffective that they can't even deploy it to the full scale. See, we have all the truck drivers in the Macaulay and down at Kent. Block up the road car. No one can come in from Europe or go out, because that's the same issue, and they spend how much billions of pounds to buy these kits, and they never think about it and say, yo, we no work. And that's why I'm telling you, if you look on these things, them say 40 billion, but you know, say between 20 billion politician script that way.
Alright, you wouldn't say, you have to word it right, because they never physically hold it on teeth it, but they use.
Alright, them teeth the money. Any teeth in that teeth. Alright, let me break down the teeth for them do. Them put it on paper and say it's expense and it's spend on this and that, but them not do it, because
we know
because it's a government contract. They have a lot of leeway. You see, if they hire a private company to do the track and trace job, you'll be accountable or accountable for everything you go wrong, just like our like TFL. You know, the bus company and certain other things, and like the train company, when they give a contract to certain individual, they say run this route. If your bus broke down, them fine you. If you're late, just like construction, you're in that field. If you're late for work, them fine you. Who gonna find the government if you no work?
You can't find.
Who gonna find the government if you late? Cause them just a thief your money, cause a man say, alright, me can take 2 million out that they put in my pocket. Them not gonna miss it.
Yeah, but
me write it down and put in for research.
They have to show account what that 2 million went to, but
you can show a account. You could write it down and say it's
that's
research.
what I'm saying. It's easy to put on a receipt saying, okay, blah 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 blah. I did it this, and you sign your signature, and that's it.
And you sign the signature, and that's it.
You know what I mean?
All right. So the coronavirus has been going on for a year now, right? And test is not widely accessible to everybody. It's accessible, but it's an inconvenience in a sense.
Yeah.
Right? Mm. I think this vaccine now, if yes, it's just like how they want to make certain things mandatory. They should make the testing mandatory. So the more people test,
is kind of mandatory.
It's not mandatory. The test in it is not mandatory. I do not get any letter or anything say I have to do a corona test. Yeah, because you don't have to do it if you don't want to.
Because
they said to you, if you think you come in contact with somebody with the virus or you think you have the virus, call to get a test.
It is
not mandatory.
Listen.
Mandatory is
the amount of people.
1 minute on this.
If you look across the UK, because remember I said the UK is not just London, or just Manchester, just where people.
But London is the hub.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you can't just test the entire UK, they don't have that much test. That's the reason why
they want to do it, but they
can't. They don't have the resources to do it.
You
know what I'm saying? That's the problem.
We are based in the capital of the country, London. Yeah.
Yes.
And to what we are seeing, and how things is going, I don't think the government execute this properly. I think when all this pandemic is over, they're gonna have a lot to answer for.
They will.
Yeah, but I'm the government reaching out and your wife reaching out.
So. And they won't be worried about Christmas because everybody will be getting their presents. Everybody will be together.
No. Remember, it's one rule for us and a different one for the politician. Because remember,
that is what I'm concreting that. Yeah.
When they are closing our bars early and our pubs.
There's just opening.
Remember the pub at Westminster opening in House of Lords, but them suspend now for the Christmas. So I guess everybody there home with them family.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's Christmas is going to be different. And on the point of Christmas, with everybody who is tuned in on our live, there are a lot of people that are tuned in. If you can just drop it in the comments what it is that you guys will be looking forward to for Christmas. I know we have the restrictions, but what is it that you are looking forward to the most?
Yeah,
what
get involved.
Right, get involved and chat with us. What is it that you're planning to do with your families on Christmas Day? Just let us know. Drop it in the comments, and we'll read them out a little later on.
We're not inviting anyone to break the rules, but
no,
I'm just saying it for myself. Listen, I give up now with the rules business. I'm trying the best to save people's life and try to be sensible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But at this point, I just don't care now. It's not even don't care.
It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. And we've spoken about this a couple.
Make sense to you guys.
You know what?
Before we go there, go ahead.
The only reason why I'm not that bothered.
Yeah.
I'm going to work.
Yeah. And
you get what I'm saying?
On that point,
and the thing, I'm driving to work. I don't want to go on the tube.
And on that point, we spoke about this a couple weeks ago. The mere fact that we know that if we wear our PPEs, we sanitize, we wash our hands, we keep our distance.
Yeah.
We have been surviving in the pandemic. So if people just go out, it's just that minute figure that refuses to wear the mask, sanitize them hand, and do the necessary to keep people safe. That's the only thing that's preventing us from getting further than where we are.
The end of the day is, you see what the rules are and what's basically real life is.
Yeah, reality.
You cannot live off that mean, because if you are a regular poor man, because I'm not going to say middle class, because middle class over here,
them can survive.
Consider as rich.
Yeah.
Would I consider as rich, right?
Yeah.
So if you are in the, we call it the lower third.
Yeah.
If you are a poor man, these rules, this guideline, and these things where they are putting in place is not feasible.
No.
Because if you are a poor man starting up, for example, your business.
Yes.
This stop and start. It costs you more.
It costs more
if you keep it closed between that time,
right? Still have that money.
You see, when they break the first lockdown before Christmas, for that time, then
for the summer period,
tier 3. No, when we go the second lockdown, hard lockdown. When they break that for 2 weeks, week and little.
No, I think they did it.
It was a week and little. Then they come to this tier system. When it's a London was in tier 2.
When the kids went back, got the time off.
We go to tier 3.
Yeah.
That didn't make any sense. I think the country should just remain in a full lockdown until Christmas, and whatever the rule is, what them say, the family can mix. Yeah. I think if you do that, that would enable us to have a decent Christmas this year.
Question. Can I ask? Anthony Foster says that he's a truck driver. You're a truck driver, Anthony. So I don't know if the border closing situation has affected you, but let us know. How is it? He says that he'll be at work because he's a truck driver.
Yeah.
Janet Willoughby says that she'll be watching Netflix. Hippodemos says that he will be having a nice family dinner and opening some presents for his kids.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Andre Don says that he's staying home and eating food. Make sure he eat some good, decent food. Big up to Kev Phoenix, who is here with us. So yeah, I mean,
and also this thing too, this panic buy, this kind of feel of the first lockdown.
Oh my days!
Because
this is just mad.
What do you call it?
Mad.
The shipping situation from Europe to London, like you have a lot of people panic buying, like. In Christmas, people normally ham and turkey.
Yeah.
You can't hardly get them in supermarket because everybody's going crazy.
Everybody.
You can't hardly get something in a supermarket because the supermarket shelves are empty.
They're empty.
It's affecting because my company that I work for, I work for a shipping company. We import stuff from all over Africa, all over the Caribbean. So basically, we've imported some breadfruits from Mauritius.
Mauritius.
Yeah, exactly.
One breadfruit.
The breadfruit they look like Jamaica breadfruit.
You want breadfruit?
But listen, honestly, me love the country.
Mauritius, that's basically Asian.
Yeah, Mauritius breadfruit is actually better than Jamaican breadfruit.
Is it? I never had
Taste-wise.
Taste-wise, quality-wise.
What make it better?
It's just the size of it and the taste of it.
Yes, the breadfruit we put up in it. Nice.
No, that's that's
the one they never.
A long time.
The one they look like they're on a plane.
A long time.
If you're gonna sell Mauritius breadfruit for that one.
No, but a Jamaican breadfruit me put up. A Jamaican breadfruit me post now.
Well, it look like they're on something too long,
But anyway,
£12 for one brush.
£12.60. That's this one I tell you them for jump on farming.
Yes.
People they use them in Jamaica.
30 seconds
when
on
Rika
this,
try
guys.
to say like farming, it's a good investment.
But you know the man them got to tell us that they're not gonna do that, brother.
It's a good investment.
Life.
Remember,
No
it's not everybody have to go to the
nails.
digging style type
That's
of farming.
true.
You could raise some livestock. You know what I mean? It's a whole aspect of farming. So
no, once it's farming,
another weed alone you can plant, and say. A good part. Do some other farming.
Let me finish it before we go.
Yes, 20 seconds.
Yeah, so basically, we had shipment coming from Mauritius and it was coming via France.
Right.
So the whole
that's
container
affected.
of breadfruit has just thrown away. We have to send it back.
Why?
Because it can't pass the border.
It can't pass France.
Oh, so it's ripe.
No, it's not ripe yet, but it's probably ripe now.
Okay, me does a ask.
It's probably
So tell them, listen.
You couldn't give 1 minute.
Yeah, that makes sense. You couldn't. Guys, all right, breadfruit can give it.
We're not getting.
We're
not reach in that country.
So you could have stand up and bother.
I said you one can't give it.
Tell them say family they want sample one.
But it does affect them because even in the market, Spitters fees what we supply. That's the hub.
So, but what my question is, doesn't that affect the business though?
It does affect prices and everything.
Yeah, because you have to
not just the
price
prices.
increase what you have now.
The price.
So your shipment have to turn back. Doesn't that affect how the translation go with me paying you to get the shipment?
But that's what I'm telling you is because right now the price is. That's why I showed you the breadfruit earlier for £12.60. That's the cost of it.
You know what I worry about still? Some of the truck driver they must stuck all long. Down a Calais, down a Kent. Sleeping in them truck how much night.
Yeah, no.
I remember you can't leave people them goods in that truck.
Yeah, you can't leave your truck.
And you can't turn black because the road black.
Talking about that. I drive forward from work today.
Yeah.
And there's a bus in front of my car saying, and it's like a, they say a moving stall. So they have supplies, they sell goods,
right.
drink, hot drink or cold drink and food and beverage, whatever. Yeah. So there's a little tag on it. This van has no valuables in it.
Oh, so they can't keep it.
Yeah.
Yo,
no
Make
cash.
Sure, disclaimer: there's no cash. There's
All
nothing of importance here, so don't even bother wasting time in robbing this.
When we talk, England
better.
get hard in a sense where you can really notice it now.
Yeah.
When I say man a stoplight, clean window and a big money right through.
Right through like that.
Right through.
Monday, not even on stoplight on A406 close to
A406.
Where you call it?
Stop it.
Listen to me, man. I drive on the A406 every day go work to and from. Yeah? I'm on the A406 and all woman too. I sell whether rose,
my God.
I feel like a Kingston.
In the summer, many people sell water and them thing there, but you know, kind of puzzle me. You know, some of the time like them thing yeah, me feel away my pass, but what year me dey on the train, I me see this little homeless lady on it, and me see her already. See her a couple times, but now she's pregnant.
Wow.
So me like,
she been busy. Somebody's busy.
And I don't want to sound wicked or cruel. But I say like, if you're in that situation, you're homeless.
Why?
Why would you take that, what you call it, plunge into the...
Sometimes not even their fault.
It's not all the time when them go do them business, them get pregnant.
Hold on. This is England.
I know.
All of these clinics where you can go sort yourself and free.
What if she doesn't want... Listen,
yeah,
she probably doesn't want to.
She probably have some form of mental problem with that.
Watch here, if you cannot maintain yourself, I think you should not take that risk or that plunge to...
But you're not
and on the flip
understanding
side,
they might have a mental problem.
But if you have a mental problem, you have a lot of mental home in this country.
True, but on the flip side, we know people know how to read the system.
Yeah.
So it could be a tactic. We don't know.
Anyway,
we're gonna wrap up this segment because we have a that was an interesting discussion. Thank you for everybody who is tuning on our Facebook Live and also on TGM Radio.
And people will pick you up because we're not no mix up this week. Straight reality.
Yes, give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, mix up recommend this week.
No, I'm not coming to mix up. I'm coming with facts. I'm coming with the computer.
Yeah.
Can't trick me.
That's why I'm saying give you a round of applause. See him coming in full soda jeans.
Yeah.
Denim. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're the Upper Life Show team here every Tuesday between 9 and 11 on TGM Radio UK. We're sponsored by Shish Print, produced by World Mag, and we're going to drop some music and we're going to bring in some guests who are going to have a decent conversation with us.
Yes.
Stickers say, do not move, share the link, tell your friend them, forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop a rhythm, yo.